Alright, so I'm gonna jump right in with you guys. So what's the key to having a successful and happy working relationship? You know, you might think to yourself, you know, I'm a single guy, I'm a young guy, never been married, never really been in any serious relationship. So what am I gonna do? How can I possibly give you advice? You're right. I can't give you my own advice. This is not my own advice. I'm getting this stuff from rabbis, people who are smarter than me, people wiser than me, people who are in relationships and marriages. So, all right, you know, you can trust me. If not, then don't watch the video anyway. But what's the key to having a successful relationship? The answer is anyone who is in a successful relationship will tell you communication. You know, telling your partner, hey, I really like when you do this, or hey, I really don't like when you do this. It really really upsets me. It really makes me happy. You're talking about why this upsets you, why this makes you happy. You know, you like if I get you flowers. All right, well, what's your favorite type of flower? Let me surprise you with. You like if I write you a little note? All right, I'll write you a note every Tuesday, whatever it is. Doing little things like that helps. Communicating, speaking it out. That's the key. That's how you do it. If you speak out your feelings, you speak out your problems, then and especially you listen when your partner or your spouse does the same thing, chances are you'll be in a successful relationship. Okay, great. Easy enough. You didn't teach me anything new. What does this mean? How can I apply this to my life? Good question. So imagine, if you will, that the Jewish people and Hashem got married, specifically on Shavuot, which is why I'm making the video right now. So imagine we got married, and we got on Shavuot right off the bat, same day as the wedding night. A written list. These are the things that I like. These are the things that I don't like. That list is called the Torah. The things that he likes are mitzvahs. The things that God likes are mitzvahs. The things that God does not like are the averot, or the anti-mitzvahs, if you will. And basically, so it's our job to take we assuming that we want a successful relationship with God. We take the list of things that God does like, and we do them. We take the list of things that God does not like, and we don't do them. All right, so that's obvious. It makes sense. But you might be thinking, wait a second, communication is supposed to be a two-way street. I'm supposed to be able to communicate back to God. Where does that fit into all this? You're right. Great. Very easy. That's what prayer is. Prayer is our side of the communication. We pray. We, stick our heads in the book and read what it says. Ask for certain things. There generally, if you look inside a prayer book, there are a bunch of recurring themes. Success, health, happiness, third temple. Getting all the Jews unified. Things like that. The recurring theme. It comes up all over the place. So that's generally what we ask for as a nation, as a Jewish people. But you might be thinking to yourself, what about my own personal things? Where do I stick my own thoughts, my own prayers, the things that I want to ask God about in my personal life? So, the men of the Great Assembly, however many years ago, when they were writing the Siddur down, they did do a pretty good job. They made some pretty deep prayers that they do encompass, at least what I ask for in most of my, day-to-day life. But if you find something that you want to ask for that's not there, or you just want to ask for your own specific thing for whatever reason, you can do that in any time, anywhere, in any language. If you're praying, if you're not praying, you can just sit down and have a conversation with God. You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to sit down. You're allowed to interrupt certain specific prayers more than others, but you're allowed to interrupt a prayer even to include your own insights. There's room for that, for sure. And you can do this anytime. You should be doing this. It's not only that you can do this. You should be doing it. It helps bring the connection. It helps get the two-way street going. It helps improve the relationship overall. If you're connecting, if you're let's say you're doing all these mitzvahs, you're avoiding all the averot, but you're totally blank. Of course, God can still read your mind. He still knows what you want, what you don't want. But there's an aspect of the communication. Even if I can read your mind, even if I know exactly what makes you happy. The fact that you're telling me, please do this, I really need success in this business deal or on this exam. Really, it'll help me so much. You pray for it, you ask for it. There's the communication aspect. Sometimes the answer is yes, sometimes the answer is no. That's a different story about, God knows what's best at the end of the day. Sometimes the answer is no. That's a different class. You'll hear that another time. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry for not making a video last week. I was kind of busy, but next week or this week, stay tuned.